POCO has just unveiled a new device. It is called POCO X6 Neo, although in the purest POCO style, it is actually a renamed Xiaomi. We are talking about the Redmi Note 13R, which had been presented in China and now globally will be distributed as POCO X6 Neo. So let me remind you of its specifications, because in this case we will find AMOLED screen with 120 Hz, protected with Gorilla Glass 5, and its size is 6.67 inches, like all Xiaomi device. In addition, it reaches a peak brightness of 1000 nits, and its processor is the MediaTek Dimensity 6080, accompanied by LPDDR4X RAM and UFS storage 2.2.2. In this case, it comes with Android 13 and MIUI 14, so it still does not have HyperOS pre-installed, and that could be a weak point, especially since we are already in 2024, and being a newly introduced device should arrive with Android 14, although it will surely arrive with Android 13 because it is actually a device that was introduced several months ago, but now goes on the global market. We will find the main 108 megapixel camera with support for Zoom 3x inside the sensor, maintaining optical quality. Another 2 megapixel depth camera, and at the front we will have 16 megapixels for selfies. We will also find side fingerprint reader, headphone jack, infrared to be universal remote control, but it has no slot for micro SD cards and only has a speaker. The battery is 5000 milliamps with support for 33 watts charging. So as you can see, this is a mid-range device that could stand out in power and in its main camera, especially for its price. In this case, it has been presented in India as its global debut, but surely later it will reach other markets. The price of the most basic unit, which is 8 GB of RAM with 128 GB of storage, is 15,999 rupees. That's approximately $195. And on screen, you're seeing the reference price in other currencies. Although there's also the 12 GB RAM edition with 256 GB of storage at 17,999 rupees. That's $215 approximately. And again on screen, you see the reference prices. To get an idea, let's wait, because surely POCO will not take long to launch this same model in other markets so that we can test it, do unboxing, review, and absolutely everything you're already used to.